Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman, two luminaries whose careers span rom-com charm and blockbuster bravado, recently shared the kind of reflective insights that make Hollywood feel human again. Accepting the inaugural Gotham musical tribute at the 2025 Gotham Awards for their collaborative triumph song Sung Blue, the duo stepped onto the red carpet not as untouchable icons, but as artists who'd grown through each other. In a heartfelt exchange with People magazine, Kate and Hugh peeled back the layers of their on-set alchemy, revealing lessons in connection, instinct, and the quiet courage of advocacy. It's the stuff of behind-the-scenes lore, conversations that transform a film from script to soul, and in doing so, elevate everyone involved. Kate, radiant in a gown that caught the light like morning dew, kicked off the revelations with praise for Hugh's innate gift. Hugh, his superpower is to connect. At 46, with a filmography from Almost Famous, that Oscar-nominated breakout, to entrepreneurial ventures like Fabletix, Kate's seen her share of sets. But Hugh, she explained, operates on a frequency of empathy that's both exhausting and electric. Whether it's on stage, whether it's on set, whether it's with anyone and everyone, he just wants to connect and he wants to make sure that everyone's happy. It's a superpower honed over decades, from Wolverine's feral intensity in the X-Men saga to the velvet-voiced host of the Tony Awards. Kate elaborated, turning the spotlight inward, "I learned that one of the great gifts you can give people is that you actually have a desire to connect to them." Gazing at him with sisterly warmth, she added, "I think you give that to everybody, even though I'm sure it takes a lot from you. You're like a masseuse who's constantly giving energy to other people, and needs energy for you." Hugh, ever the gentleman in a tailored tux that accentuated his Broadway-honed frame, absorbed the compliment with a grin before flipping the script. The 57-year-old Australian powerhouse, fresh off Deadpool and Wolverine's box office carnage, admitted Song Sung Blue marked a pivot. "I learned a lot from Kate. I learned about acting on film, actually. I've done almost 50 films, but somehow working with Kate, it's a very difficult thing to describe, but the mixture of being prepared and just being instinctive is a really fine line, and no one does it better than Kate Hudson." Their film, a musical dramedy that weaves Neil Diamond's catalog into a tale of unlikely duos chasing dreams in a fading Catskills resort, demanded that balance. Choreographed numbers with emotional rawness, scripted banter laced with improv spark. Hugh marveled at Kate's finesse, crediting her with sharpening his craft. "Being with her, I learned and I think I became a better actor." But the real gold lies in the anecdotes of advocacy. Hugh recounted two pivotal moments where Kate's voice steered the ship. There were two key moments where she stuck up for the film, which was inconvenient for timing and everyone, but both of the moments are key moments in the movie now. In the pressure cooker of production, budgets ballooning, schedules slipping, Kate's interventions weren't diva demands but intuitive stands. So, it's sort of that idea of picking your battles, knowing when you need to just really say, "No, I disagree." And I learned that from Kate because she's the sweetest, nicest, kindest, always great. So when Kate Hudson says, "I think this is a mistake, I think we should go left and not right," everyone stops and listens. It's a lesson in leadership wrapped in likability, one that echoes Kate's off-screen ethos. Her wellness podcast Sibling Revelry thrives on such honest exchanges with co-host Oliver Hudson. Song Sung Blue, directed by a visionary up-and-comer with a flair for retrofuturism, casts Kate as a jaded lounge singer rediscovering her fire, Hugh as the washed-up producer who reignites it. Their chemistry, crackling duets on Sweet Caroline, tender ballads under starlit gazebos, feels born of mutual respect, not manufactured magic. Filming in upstate New York's misty woodlands, they bonded over cold reads and colder mornings, trading stories of career crucibles. Kate's post-How to Lose a Guy typecasting wars, Hugh's leap from Oklahoma to adamantium claws. The Gotham nod, a fresh category celebrating musical crossovers, validates that alchemy, positioning the film as awards bait with its blend of nostalgia and nerve. As buzz builds toward Oscar whispers, Kate's name floating for a lead nod, her performance a tour de force of vulnerability, she tempers it with wisdom earned from 2 decades in the trenches. You never know with these things. I've been around now long enough to know just to enjoy that people are really loving the movie. At the after-party, clinking glasses with Hugh amid indie darlings, she shrugged off the hype, and just, show up to where they tell me to go. It's humility honed by hits, Bride Wars box office booms, and heartbreaks, her candid memoir Pretty Happy on Motherhood's Myths. For Hugh, post The Greatest Showman sing-along legacy, the tribute feels like full circle, from musical theater roots to this intimate indie gem. Their reflections ripple beyond the carpet, offering a blueprint for collaboration in an industry rife with egos. Connection, as Kate nailed, isn't performative, it's the oxygen of creativity. Instinct, per Hugh, bridges prep and presence, turning good scenes into great ones. And battles? Pick them with kindness but pick them fiercely. As songs sung Blue serenades theaters this fall, it's not just a movie, it's a mirror to their growth, a harmony of hearts that lingers like a final chord. In Hudson and Jackman's orbit, work isn't war, it's wonder shared and soaring.